Namaste to all you cosmic souls. As you can see, Cleo is here too. Somehow she always wants to make her presence known. So I think say hello to her backside, I guess. Today we are tapping into the energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculines, which of course only speaks about the energy and not the gender. If you've watched the beginning of the full moon reading, you would already have tapped upon the general energies of the full moon. This is, of course, a timeless reading, and whenever you come across this reading, that's the time that this reading will have a message for you. So first we will touch upon the heart space and then move in to the mind space. If you hear a ball running around, just know that that is Cleopatra, my cat. And then we move into the present space. We will be picking the cards for the divine masculine as well, divine masculine energies. And then read them both as we go. The heart space, the mind space, and the present space. I can already see quite a vast difference in the energies that are coming through today between the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy. So for the divine feminines, we first have the moon card. And this is kind of saying or talking about the emotions, being torn between two decisions. Should I stay in this energy? Should I move to the next energy that is coming towards me? A lot of overwhelming emotions, a lot of overwhelming feelings within the heart, within your entire bodily energy. And that is kind of keeping you in a space of limbo, maybe a space that you don't necessarily want to be in. The full moon, and if you see closely, you can see that her hand, the energy of the moon, is trickling towards her hand here. So what that is saying is that the moon is guiding you intuitively on the decisions that you need to make on a personal level. Now with the Eight of Swords, what I'm seeing is that you're kind of battling with your own shadows. You're battling with your previous scars. You're trying to understand what it is that is keeping you here today? Is there anything in particular that you need to be wary of? Is there anything that you need to do in order to move forward? So, mostly what I'm seeing is that your reflection is keeping you slightly in the dark, even though all around you there is light that wants to find you. You are in a place where you want to freely flow and just do things as your heart says. And these reflections and shadows of the past are kind of keeping you in a place where you aren't sure if you can flow freely again. But the thing is, it's like you're moving from one place to the next, one by one, and you're actually setting yourself free by accepting that you have these shadows. Within your mind space, divine feminines, I can see that your mind is moving towards growth. It's moving to a place of fulfillment. You have constantly be working on yourself, on your mind, how you think, the way you want to think, the way you want to feel, and you're kind of allowing that as you walk forward. You've understood that there are certain things that need to be released and there are certain things that need to be kept. The experiences that feel positive and just make you feel so much love. And there are some certain experiences that may have made you feel good at that present moment, but you had to let it go. You had to let go of it. You had to release it into the open air. And you have been doing that, but there has been some resistance in creating that release. Now you're burning away all of the past, all of the things that do not align with you anymore in this world, and you are kind of in the place where you're telling yourself, okay, come on, let's walk away from this because it does not serve me anymore. And actually, I see this beautiful walk as you create this release and walk away from all the things that once held on to you. And now you've thanked it and you've let it go. In your present space, as I said, there is a freeness within you. There is also the amethyst crystal here. So you may be very intuitively connected at this time, and whatever emotions that you've been feeling are actually aiding you in your intuitive and spiritual growth. So allow that to be. I see a lot of water energy. You could have a lot of water in your chart. I also see that there may be some kind of physical desires that are pulling you in, that are drawing you in, and it is playing with your mind. So you need to be careful of what you allow in your space and who you allow access to, because your energy is sacred. Now, as we move to the masculine's energy, we immediately see the Two of Cups. Such a beautiful card. A card of love, a card of growth, a card of sharing emotions. And I feel like whoever this is that you're sharing these emotions with, both of you will be expressing your emotions extremely differently, but somewhere find a common ground in which you will allow yourselves to be just as you are and allow your emotions to be expressed freely wherever they are and however they come, just to encompass you as a whole and you them as a whole. With the King of Coins, what I see is Masculines, divine masculines, you are being so protective and in a good way of your heart. You're giving so much love, but at the same time you want to see the growth in this love constantly blooming, constantly growing. And you're being sort of protective because you want to keep that growth, you want to see that growth, and you're allowing this to move slowly. And I think you would have seen this during the full moon as well. You would have seen this blossoming of energy coming within, and you're ready to keep it. But at the same time, with the Ten of Swords, what we can see is that there has been so much battling within your heart. There's been so much blood. There's been so much pain and sorrow that even though you want this, that keeps coming back. That keeps coming back into your space, and you're in a like a dilemma. No? Do I want this? Should I keep it? Should I allow it? Is this something that is right? Is this something that is aligned with my energy? Should I step away because I already feel so much within me? Should I work on my healing before I step into this counter of love? So many questions in your mind just because of the way your heart is currently feeling. In all honesty, it's actually a beautiful, beautiful place to be in, because I don't know, all of your feelings are being organized because you're able to understand where those feelings are coming from. You're able to understand why you are feeling them as well. You may be walking away from something, divine masculines, and I feel like you're embodying a lot of feminine energy at present. You're feeling that feminine, strongly feminine energy within your own heart space, your own mind space. Your emotions are on a high, and you are feeling every emotion so deeply. You want to play, you want to have fun. If you have children, you want to hold them in your arms. I was going to say heart and arms. So whatever it is, you want to caress them like a mother would, like your mother did or didn't. You want to give that love to somebody, you want to share it with somebody, and you feel so grounded in this love, and your mind is completely prepared to do it. As you shift towards the shore and away from the sea, you're moving from this wave of emotions into a space of complete grounding. Within your present space, I can see you're standing straight, completely grounded within yourself. You know what you want, you know where you are. And marriage, this is a clear sign of marriage. We have the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups, and if you saw the general reading, we also had the Four of Wands there, and we have the Lover's card too. So the divine masculines are in a space of commitment. They want love, they want commitment, they want a union, they want a marriage. So divine masculines, allow this intention to go into the world so that you can attract that energy back towards you, because the divine feminines are preparing themselves for this very, very moment. The divine masculines have one more card, and that is the Ten of Wands. Whatever you have felt in the past, whatever you have moved through, whatever you have gone through, is something that has created a strong impact in your life and has grounded you so much that you are fully prepared for the journey that is to come. And it will trigger some of these past emotions and feelings and moments. but at the same time, you know exactly how to navigate through them. And you will come to ground these emotions whenever they come to pass. We will now read on the energy of union and see what comes through. Keep your feet grounded as you allow yourself to listen to this beautiful, beautiful message that is about to come through. The Ace of Cups, you are ready to share your emotions with somebody. The morning sun, it's time to wake up. It's time to let yourself on fire. It's time to allow the sun to find your glow from within. Allow the sun to bring your glow out. Release anything that is stopping you from this union so that you yourself are prepared for the union to come. You are ready, and all you need to begin is to love yourself a little more than you already do. The Princess of Pentacles, a mother holding a child, having the nurturing motherly energy is coming through. Allow that vulnerable self to be expressed freely as you move through this journey. And with the Ten of Pentacles as our last card, we have the growth of this union, the grounding of this union in your material life and your material reality. And that brings us to the end of today's message. We will now be moving on to some past life messages and life path messages, and after that we move into your main guidance message. So that will be posted in tomorrow's reading. If you resonated with this, please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video so that in the next upcoming video I can channel your energy along with the collective of the Meraki Healers, a community of beautiful cosmic souls. As we create this intention together and grow together, we create more impact in our own energy, our own path towards growth. So let us work together and love ourselves so that we can bring love to all those around us. Thank you so much for sharing your presence with me today. Sending you so much love and so much light. As always, Namaste.